All right, guys, we're live. So I'm bored, as you can see. I never go live on a Saturday. So I decided that I am going to make my wife a Sicilian pizza, or we call it a white pizza. Uh, Let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. I'm not looking at my chat on my phone because that's what the camera's being used for that. But I do have my laptop on the side of me. So let me know that you guys are here. My laptop's not acting very good right now. So here we go. I think we're all right. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my oven on bake to 490, and let's get that warmed up while we're doing everything else. What's up, BK Skip? Cool, cool, cool. Sorry, guys, I'm not used to doing this. I'm used to sitting in my car and doing shows. What's up, Carol? How are you? So first, I am going to start and grease the pan. So a lot of people use flour. Some people use cornmeal, whatever you call it. I use Crisco. Or when I had the pizzeria, I used MFB lard. So, all right. So now I have, this is a 13-inch pan, by the way. So this is like a typical, like small or medium pizza that you would use, or that you would order from a pizzeria. So this is the dough that I'm going to use. Hang on, I'll show you what it is. This is from my Buffalo's famous Lenova Pizzeria. It is a pound, 1 pound, 16-ounce dough. So a lot of people have different, this is sticky, so don't mind me, but a lot of people have different kinds of stretching. Some people like pull. I don't, I push. So I try to keep it as even as possible until I get about an inch or about a half inch from the rim here. As you can see, this is one of my pizza pans from my pizza place, so it's well loved. So you guys can see me okay. Please don't mind any interruptions. My wife is due home from work any moment, so my dogs might go crazy, and I don't know if I can get to the mute button. I don't think so. So put a first crust on it here. So this dough is already kind of risen, probably from sitting in the store. I kind of bought it on purpose so it wouldn't have to sit out as long to rise. So there's the dough. And normally I would have a roller that would just roll, perforate the dough that way. But all I have is a fork. So I'm just going to get a household fork and just do it. So the purpose of this is, like, a lot of times when you get a pizza and there's a big air bubble in it, that's because the dough wasn't perforated. And the bottom is pure white. You want your bottom to be golden brown. So this doesn't always work fully, but you can always pop the bubbles in the middle of baking the pizza. What do we got here? What's up, Gianni? How are you? Paul C, what's going on? I don't expect a giant turnout. Like I said, I'm just doing this on a whim because I'm bored. I don't have any weddings to do today. All right, so next we put oil all over the crust. You don't want to go too crazy because you don't want to be like soupy. Sorry, guys. So this is 10% oil. Some people use olive oil, but olive oil is, this is 10%, so it won't be as strong. So olive oil all over the place. I didn't put a ton on here. I put a decent amount on, but if it dries up during while I'm cooking it, I could always add more later. It's all in preference. So oil first, and then it looks like my black pepper is not filled, so we're just going to use the container here. So oil first, then black pepper. And then some garlic powder. I like a little more garlic, so I'm going to put it on pretty heavy. Garlic. And for this, it's Parmesan and oregano. Normally, I'm sorry, Parmesan and Romano. Normally, I would use Romano straight, but this is all I got right now. All right. That's the base of like a lot of the pizzas that I make right there. So it's oil, black pepper, garlic, and Romano cheese. So the next step I'm gonna do is put one light layer of mozzarella cheese on it. So what I use is whole milk, low moisture whole milk. Because a lot of times when you use the skim milk and the cheese, it dries up and it just doesn't taste good. And it just exactly what I said, it dries up. Put a light layer of mozzarella on it. All right, so now we're gonna take this off the oven. And again, I'm a messy chef, so if I'm bothering anybody, if anybody got OCD with the crumbs on my stove, I'm sorry. All right, so now we're gonna cut some things up. So I use tomatoes, onions, and mild banana pepper rings. You could use hot banana pepper rings, cherry banana pepper rings. It's all, again, all preference. Where are we here? Can we see? We can see okay, guys? Give me a thumbs up. There we go. So a lot of times if I feel like being lazy, I have a mandolin slicer, and that does the trick so much easier. But today I'll just do it manual, just cut it manual. Oh, that one doesn't want to. I didn't buy a great tomato, I guess. Oh well. This is probably more than enough for that small pizza, but I'll just cut it up anyway. Okay, so that's that. Now the onion. Don't let me to see this. All right, guys, I'm trying to read the chat here and keep up with everybody, but all right. Cletus, pizza don't got shit on me, buddy. Sorry. Never happened. Never, ever, ever, ever happened. I don't care where he's been, but sorry, I'll put Buffalo's pizza up against anybody's. There, I said it. And my own pizza for that matter. So what's going on, puppies? All right, so move that to the side. The oven is at about 360, so we're going at 490. So the first thing I put down are the onions. Might have to cut a couple more. And guys, I'm just throwing this together. Normally I'll take my time a little more, but I don't want to bore everybody to death here. Okay, so onions first. And then I'm gonna chop up these tomatoes a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here. Thanks again for tuning in. Like I said, I never go on this afternoons on Saturday. Normally I'm prepping for a wedding or getting ready or sleeping during this time of day. So I was talking to Anthony before I did this show, and I said that I literally passed out after his show with a beer in my hand and woke up at 2 a.m. So then I tried to go back to sleep, and it was my sleep's all messed up right now. That's all I'm saying. I'll probably crash out after this. So, but I figured I'd surprise my wife. She's on her way home. She normally doesn't work Saturdays, but she filled in for somebody today. All right, so tomatoes, onions, and now I'm going to do banana peppers. It's on the floor. All right. Just chillins around. I'm going to be using your favorite topping. Hang on, guys. I want to scrape this out in the garbage. All right. Yes, sir, Cletus. I'll take it any. Oh, I will bet my money against anybody, and I'll make it my own kitchen. Even though nothing beats a brick oven pizza taste. The taste is baked right into it. So, and if Just Chillin' is watching, these banana peppers are his favorite. He always goes crazy when I put banana peppers on pizza. Yeah, I bought a little tripod, cell phone tripod, and I'm just trying it out. So I spent about 10 minutes. Messing around with this. So I hope it does look okay, guys. I was screwing around with StreamYard and everything else. So once it's in the oven, maybe I'll show my face here and we'll chat up a little bit. And then when it comes out, you'll see it. And then I'll probably log off because I'm hungry. So, hello, Edwin. How are you? El Toro, what is going down? Like I said, if my dogs get excited real soon, then you're going to know Wifey is home. I'm going to wash my hands quick because when you handle peppers, I don't care what kind of pepper, if it's a sweet pepper, hot pepper, anything, make sure you get your hands clean. Because if you wear contacts like me and you go to take your contacts out to go to sleep or something, or if you're handling something really hot, you don't want to touch anything else with that. So, all right. So again, the spices, the onions, the tomatoes, the hot pepper rings. So now what I'm going to do is add more cheese over the top of that. And again, the oven is still heating up. If I'm driving anybody crazy from all the stuff that's blown over the sides, I'm sorry. I will clean it up, I promise. All right, so we're going to leave it at that right there. All right, next, we'll keep the oil on the side here. All right, next, I put a little bit more Romano over the top of it. And then finish it off with oregano. That is done. That is ready. So let me get this out of the way. Move this to the side here. We're at about 480. So we're going to put this in pretty soon. And I need a bigger rag here. All right. All right, so that is the before shot right here. You guys can see it. There you go. So, who else we got here? How many people are watching? 13 watching? No shit. Cool. All right. Like I said, this is nothing. This is not our typical show. That is the oven. It is ready. You know, I'll challenge you to that there, Gianni, if I could ever make it up to New Haven. I would like to try it for sure, definitely. But I know what I like. I know what I can. I'm not a real cocky person for most things, but with pizza, I'm definitely I'll go against anybody. So, all right, guys, what do you say? We'll throw it in the oven, or do you want to let it sit out for a little bit more? I don't know. I think we're gonna be okay here. All right, here we go. All right, so I am gonna disconnect somehow. So this camera angle is gonna go bye-bye for now. So hang on 1 second, guys. It's gonna get a little crazy. And see, this is the little tripod I used for. Yeah, I should probably take it off if the stove gets hot here. Hang on here. Let me go back to camera and. All right, I'm back. So yeah, that is pizza's in. That's for sure. So it's probably gonna take about 12 minutes or so to cook. So we'll keep an eye on it. Um, I have some cleanup over here. Hang on, let me turn my camera around. I'll see. Hang on here. I am so lost. I'm sorry, guys. What are you doing, Sonny? Can you say hi? That's Sonny. He's licking up all the cheese that I probably splattered all over the floor. But this is the dog that likes my wife more than me. And if I never showed up and came home again, I don't think he would mind. But Cooper is out cold on my bed, and yeah. So once again, I'm supporting Joey's place. That is my good friend. It's in Tonawanda, New York. He actually gave me the opportunity to film my first video for YouTube when I cooked the 28-inch pizza. So yeah, I like to support my local business, and I urge everybody who has a friend in business or small business to please support them before the big box stores. So I've been in business since I've been 24 years old with the pizzeria, and then I'm going on next year will be my 8th year with the photo booth and DJing. So, how you doing, Noel? What's going on? So, the Buffalo Bills, do play in England tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. It'll be on Fox. If anybody's in Buffalo watching, trying to keep up with the chat here, guys. So, half hour to 4 hours to cook clean. What? Yeah, right, Noel. So, what's the matter? You going to shower? All right. That was Junior. He's going to shower. No sauce on this pizza, ALV. No, it's no way. Not on this style. I mean, you can put sauce on it and put all them toppings on it, but it's not the same. It's a garlic crust or a garlic base pizza. So I don't know. So, but yeah, hang on, guys. I'm gonna shut the camera off for a minute. If anybody doesn't know this avatar, this is the Michael Myers that my daughter drew last year. She loves to draw, and what's it called? Now she's doing sewing. My mother taught her how to sew, so she's doing all these little projects with sewing, and she's loving it. All right, I'm going to turn my camera back around, see how we're doing. I know it's only been a couple minutes. Why can't I do that? All right. Okay. All right. So we'll take a look. It smells really good so far. So we'll see how brown it goes. I mean, normally I would let it sit out. I would let it sit out for a little while longer, and it would, proof a little more. Um, um, but like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys. I'm just going to get this done and see how you guys like it. Yeah, I agree. The London game. I mean, I understand that they're trying to bring their market worldwide with that. But hang on one second, Noel. Hey, buddy,
Hey, buddy.
what's going on?
Make the dough?
What's that?
Did you make the dough?
No, I went to Dashes and got the Lenovo pizza dough.
Perfect. Is it frozen or fresh?
It's fresh.
Is it? How big is it? Does it make
It's
a
a,
14?
a one pound, a 16 ounce.
Yeah. So you make a 14?
The pan is 13 inches.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. So hang on, I'll show you. I'm sure you've seen this before, but so yeah. See?
Oh, I haven't. No, I haven't seen those.
Yeah. So this is my go-to, man. Like this is just like, especially if you like, I didn't let this sit out very long. You know what I mean? So if the crust is a little lighter, that's on me. But I didn't want to make everybody sit while it rose. But I wanted to show everybody how I stretched it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So but this is my go-to. This is as good as you're gonna get.
That's awesome.
And it's only like they sell them for like, I don't know, 2 for $6 or something. So it's fully worth it. And it tastes good too. Especially, like I said, especially when you let it rise, you would never know it was from, store-bought dough.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. We don't have anything like that here. I have to make it. I mean, I can get it from Publix, but Publix sells pizza dough, but it's actually just bread dough, so it's not the same.
Oh yeah, it's not the same. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is I used to make it and like make a 50-pound bag of it, and then I'd freeze it. But I mean, we eat pizza pretty often, but not enough to where
yeah.
it's not going to get freezer burned and you got to throw it all out. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of keeping a good relationship and communication with the guy who bought my place, just so he'll let me go in and make like a batch of dough once in a while, and I'll just freeze it, and whatever I don't have room for, I'll give away.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to make the 50-pound bag or whatever, that's cool. But like I wouldn't. I'd make a half batch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I were to do it again. But Dashes is literally a mile away from my house, and I could just go there and grab it and just make it.
I guess you can get like good dough too from DiCamillo's.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, if you really wanted to, you can walk into.
Well, I wonder. You know what? You could buy
walk into Franco's and say right down the street and say, "Hey, give me some dough."
I don't like their dough.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. I mean, I don't know if it's the way they make it on their pan or how they cook it. I don't care for their dough. Mustachios is king around here.
Oh yeah, or even Mustachios. You walk in and say, "Hey, let me buy three large dough balls."
No, you can do that for sure. Also, Gordon's down the road here has the Al Cohen's dough. A lot of pizzerias use that because it's frozen.
Yeah.
So for a while I was buying just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
And hang on, guys. I might put you down for a second. No, hang on. But so a lot of times, I would buy the Al Cohen's dough, and it's already frozen, and I would just stick it in my freezer. And you could buy, I think it was like 24 dough balls, I think, for like $40.
It's perfect if you got like a chest freezer.
Yeah, exactly. So I was doing that for a while, but then I went gluten free, and then I didn't want it in front of me. So
not for nothing though. I mean, as much as I love making pizza, you're spoiled there, right? You just pick up the phone and call Mustachios or call and just have it ready for you.
I ordered my kids and my wife when I was sleeping. They ordered Macy's the other night.
What'd you think?
I think their dough was like lead.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh my God! I don't think I've ever had a more dense dough in my life.
Yeah, it's very thick.
Oh, I don't know. I just, don't get me wrong. There's really no bad pizza around here, but I mean, I don't think I'll order from them again.
Nah, you got it right. That Mustachio kills it.
Oh yeah, Mustachios is over the top better. Cletus, I don't know if you know who Cletus is. He is a Buffalo resident, I believe.
Sorry
Or
about
he's
that.
lived here before, one or the other. What's up, Silo? How you doing? Sorry guys if I'm behind on the chat here. I'm moving around. I'm multitasking like an MFer right now. So but yeah, Mustachios, you can't that's worth my money. You know what I mean? That if I don't make it, that's the place I want to go. Their chicken wings are always I've never had a bad anything from there.
Yeah, they do a good job.
So what are you up to today?
Not much. I'm just gonna mess around outside, clean up the yard a little bit. We had a lot of rain this week, so just uh, there's uh, pool towels and just Florida stuff.
Oh, boo hoo.
The weather get cold or no?
It is. It's a little colder today. It's like probably like in the 50s today, and it's windy and rained earlier, and then the sun comes out. Don't know what it wants to do today.
Yeah, it's still in the 90s here, man. It's crazy.
What's that?
Still in the 90s here.
Yeah, yeah. You can keep that, man. You keep that weather.
What are you
I
doing?
went. We
You have a
took our
gig
kids to
tonight?
Disney. What's that?
You have a gig tonight?
No, I don't. That's probably the reason why I'm doing this because I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like cabin fever right now.
Take the kids to see The Exorcist.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great family outing. Yeah, just give my kids PTSD for life. No big deal.
Put a diaper on them and take them to The Exorcist.
Yeah, my son's actually going over to my parents, and my wife and daughter are going to do their hair and get their hair done or whatever. So I was like I said, I was talking to Anthony right before the show here, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself today. I really don't. Like I'm not used to not having free time. You know what I mean? So
It doesn't look like Cletus likes Macy's too much.
what's that?
It doesn't look like Cletus likes Macy's too much.
You don't think Cletus likes you?
Macy's.
Oh yeah. No, and again, when I woke up and I saw that on the table, I'm like, well, it's hot. I'm gonna eat it, and they paid a mint for it. But it's like I said, it's like and the thing is, the pizza's like the dough is like lead, but I picked up a piece of pizza and it all fell off. Everything
That
fell
sucks.
off.
That sucks.
You know, I don't know.
They're like a bunch of stoners making pizza.
Yeah,
They're
well, my sister went to pick it up, and she said that there was a guy there making pizzas, just like looking at her, like he didn't say, "Hey, I'll be with you in a minute." No, nothing. They're just, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
they're all whacked out over there. That's why they put crazy shit like macaroni and cheese on the pizza and
their menu is like
tater
4 pages long.
tater tots.
Yeah, yeah. So I was looking at the menu. It was literally, I mean, they got to pay a ton of money for those menus. It's like front and back, like 3 pages.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you can keep stuff in stock without it going bad. I mean, you're not going to sell all that kind of stuff every single day. I don't know. If I were to do it again, it would have pizza, wings, chicken fingers, and maybe French fries. That'd be it. That'd be my whole menu.
That's it, buddy. That's
So
it. No subs, no
no,
no
nope.
subs, no burritos, no tacos, none of that stuff.
Yeah, I would call it sodium pizza. There you go. That's what I would call it. Welcome to Sodiums. So
Yeah.
that's all. Let me see. Hang on, Noel. I am gonna see if I could switch the layout here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What are you doing?
The guy who bought my place still hasn't opened. He's driving me crazy.
He what?
He still hasn't opened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm buddy, you're like 4 weeks into the NFL season already. Like you bought a turnkey joint. Like all you had to do was order food and order your own boxes. What are you doing?
Well, like you said, he's probably got some cash. So this didn't change the layout yet, did it? Hang on, Noel. I'm gonna go to solo layout for a moment, and we're gonna see how we're doing here. We're gonna check it out. So it's getting there. Probably another few minutes. Let me check the bottom. See, the bottom's real nice still. So the bottom's browning up pretty nice. So it's probably got about 2 minutes left.
You got a stone in there or no?
No, I just cook it right on
On the rack?
I just cook it right on the rack. Yep. So, all right, Edwin. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't think anybody was going to watch this, to be honest. But
I don't blame him.
what's that?
Listen to two Dagos talk about pizza.
That's okay. What else? What else? What do we have better to do right now?
I guess nothing if it's the weather shitty. I could go to the beach.
Yeah. Well, that's fun. I hope you get sand in your.
In the
Never mind. What's that?
In the Gugoots?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my wife's not home yet.
What is she doing? Do you have to take the kids to your father's?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna. My wife is going to. My wife and daughter are going to get their hair done by the stadium.
Yeah.
So she's gonna run my son out there to Elma too. So.
I thought your father was in Orchard Park.
He was. That's where I grew up. But the year I opened my pizzeria, they broke ground at where they're at now, and they've been there ever since. So.
Elma's beautiful.
It is. It's nice there. It really is nice there.
It's nice and quiet.
You know, my wife and I were looking for properties last year. We checked it out, but my kids wanted to stay in their school district, so that was the deal breaker to venture out. So.
Oh, you know what I was just thinking? Tomorrow the game's early. Your neighbors are going to be on fire.
I'm not with them no more.
Oh, you moved. That's right.
Yeah, we moved. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Oh,
So.
you're in good shape then.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you're right. They're going to be starting real early. I guess there's some sort of thing where you got to pay like $400 to open up a half an hour earlier to serve alcohol around here or something like that.
What a fucking shitty money
A
grab.
half an hour, 30 minutes. You believe that?
New York State. You know what, dude? I would just open and fucking just tell them to fuck themselves.
Yeah. Well, I would tell everyone just pregame in the parking lot and then come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, or bring a sippy cup with your beer in it.
Or yeah, or I would set something up in the parking lot and just tell them your first beer's on me. You know what I mean? Like, it's free. I'm not going to charge you for it and get jammed.
Yeah.
At least you get them there, you know? Your first beer's on me.
I'm going to go to solo layout. So here we're done. We're good. So, all right, guys, here's drum roll. Anybody? All right. So this is what the angle you guys normally see on my shorts.
Oh, bro, you're so lucky to have that crust.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. We could never. I'd have to make it. I'd have to make dough from scratch for it to look like that.
Here, you know what? Let me go this way. Here we go. That's a little better.
I signed on late. Did you put Fontanella on there or no?
No. See, this camera is set up a little different than normal. No, I put
just Romano and
Romano mozzarella. Yeah. A lot of times I'll put feta over it because I like it that way, just the taste.
Yeah.
But but that's it. But yeah, that is it, man.
I like the way you cut the tomatoes instead of just slicing them thin. They'll hold up better that way, right? They don't fall apart.
Yeah, and you get a better chunk of it when you're eating it too. You know what I mean?
Nice
Hang
job.
on. What's up, ALV?
The White Abits.
Yep.
What's going down?
How are you?
They don't eat the white pizza in New Jersey.
All right, guys. Talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna do something real quick. Hang on.
I can't be in the same chat as an attorney.
What? Come on.
What do you think, ALV? You like it? Like the way it looks?
No, it looks very good. What is the standard time that you leave it in for? Is
16 minutes, 18 minutes?
18?
No, this cooks literally in about 12 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
At 490. Wow. So better shut the
490? Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so it is high heat. You're right. Hang on, let me grab the slicer.
Hey, Anthony.
Yes.
How far are you from Montclair?
Montclair, about 40 minutes.
Oh,
There's a joint on my radar there. It's called Pasta Ramen. It's the kids like fusing Japanese and Italian food.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pasta Ramen.
I've never gone to it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's worth the 40-minute ride, but
Yeah, it's I can ask around because I know a couple of guys that live right there. They've probably gone there. But yeah.
where's Sticks today? Picking apples?
Yeah, I don't know. He's Johnny Appleseed on weekends now, so I don't know. He could be.
Yeah, listen, the guy doesn't have young kids anymore,
True. Very
right?
true.
What's he doing picking apples?
I have no idea. I have no idea what he's doing.
There's only one other reason I could think of. He's out there picking apples.
Yeah.
this show is brought to you by. Can you guys see
Snoop-
this or no?
There's Snoop Dogg. There
The
he
Snoop
is.
Dogg wine that I just dumped down the kitchen sink earlier.
Why?
What?
Why?
Well,
it's 2 weeks
it was old. Me and Anthony did a show on it last week.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks old by now. It's,
Yeah, so-
Throw it in a pan, reduce it to like a syrup, put some cold butter into it, and put it over your steak.
No, I'm not that high
Gotta cook
class,
you
bro.
everything.
I'm sorry. I
then
wouldn't
you
know. I
put a
just dump
little-
it down. If I don't drink it, it goes in the drink.
And
So-
put a little blue vein cheese, as Don Mickey would say, the blue vein cheese.
Oh yeah, I don't know what he was even talking about the other day.
Oh, they're all messed up over there across the pond.
So what do you guys think?
Everything's
see it
upside
okay?
down in Australia. No, it looks great.
beautiful.
It looks delicious.
There it is. Now my hands are burning off.
You know what it needs?
Tell me.
Just like a couple pinches of anchovy. Just a couple. Like
Okay, I can agree with that.
just a couple. And I mean like just like ripped off real small to where you don't even notice it.
Just for flavor. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there you go, guys. There is the finished product. Hang on, I'll disconnect my phone in a second.
That's kind of like the equivalent of eating pizza and salad together, you know. And I mean, I do that all the time. Whenever I order plain pizza, I have like a salad on the side.
Yeah, we used to it doesn't travel well. It's not good for takeout, but for lunch we had this like chopped antipasta salad, and it was like, small diced salami, provolone, ditalini pasta, artichoke hearts, like just a nice chopped antipasta salad, right? And people would ask me to like make like a base white pizza like Todfather made.
Mm-hmm.
And when the pizza was done, they cut it, and then they top it with that chopped salad.
Yeah.
And they just
Hey, hang on,
use
guys.
the salad or use the pizza as like a vessel to
Right.
eat the salad.
Right. That was going to be one of my questions. Is like when you do that, you don't bake that food, right? You put that on top of it once it's already made.
Yeah, after.
Yeah.
But you got to eat it like there. You can't put it in a box and send it to someone's house because it'll get all
It'll be nasty. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stiggs, come on back, Stiggs. I had my phone in the tripod, so I didn't know you were even back there, dude. Come on back. Come on back. I'll give you some tissues. Come on.
Now he's got to defend the apple.
Yeah, he's going to be up in arms over the apple picking comment, I'm sure.
So yeah, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm gonna eat soon, but I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. My wife is not home yet,
Oh, looks good.
so I hope everybody enjoyed that little.
So it's just you and your son that'll devour that, right?
He won't eat this.
Oh, he won't? Okay.
No, he don't. He likes his cheese and pepperoni. So I did buy that stuff for later because I know my daughter will probably want some. So
Right.
Dean, you missed out. You could have been here. I tried to call you.
Yeah.
I tried to call you, Dean.
Thindu, you blew off my show last night, and now you're not here for this one. What's going on?
I tried to call you, Dean. You could have been over here eating.
He gave me
So-
major FOMO last night with his TED's trip.
Oh yeah, right.
Man, I missed that. We can buy Stalin's hot dogs here at Publix. The only problem is I don't want to start the Weber charcoal grill. It's a pain in the ass.
Ted's is just overpriced though, man. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I can't overpay for hamburgers and hot dogs and pizza and wings. I just can't do it.
I hear you.
Every
It's-
once in a while I will. I'll if I'm really wanting that taste, then sure, but
So you
I don't know.
guys don't know what an Italian hot dog is, huh?
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do know.
Yeah,
Todd didn't know what it was. He
Yeah,
didn't-
A what?
when I worked in the I worked with everybody that I worked with was from New Jersey, so
okay.
they schooled me real quick on doing Italian hot dog. But you got to
Mhm.
cook it. You got to cook the potatoes in. They cook it in like a certain oil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, It's like a sausage. It's like a sausage, pepper, and potato sandwich, but with hot dogs instead of sausage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And it's on it's like hard Italian bread. It's not like a hot dog roll.
The bread is specific too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the what they cook the oil they cook it in, and the bread is specific.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
I don't like tooting my horn much, but that's good stuff, man. You better get home quick. I'll splatter this whole pizza. I got news for you. But
What's going on tonight, Anthony? Going out?
Me?
No, I have
Oh, that's what it is, Tommy. It's peanut oil. That's right.
peanut oil. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, right. Yeah, keep it in Jersey, by the way.
You've never tried it, Todd. I'm telling you, it's good. It's good stuff. It's really good. Not good for you, but good tasting.
Hey, Noel.
Yeah.
Look at.
Hang on.
See how nice that looks?
Hang on, I can't see. Hang on.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Browns up pretty good. So
yes, when you go to when you're looking for an Italian hot dog, what's your go-to spot?
There's trying to think. There's two places really.
People tell me Jimmy Buff's is
Jimmy
good.
Buff's, and then there's another one. There's another one. I can't think of the name.
Is it Randy's?
That doesn't sound familiar to me.
Is
Could be.
is it
I mean, Jimmy
Tommy?
Buff's is the closest one where I grew up, so that's the one we would go to.
Tommy's?
So Tommy probably knows what it is. Dickie D's. There it is. Dickie D's. That's it.
There
That's
you
the
go.
other one.
Yeah.
That's a distinctly Newark location. Dickie
Yeah.
D's.
sorry, I'm stuffing my face.
No, the potatoes look good. Like they're nice and crispy, and
Mhm.
you gotta eat it with ketchup too. So that's the way I like it.
Yes. And I put mustard on mine too. Mustard and ketchup. I combine it on mine.
Have you ever made your own ALD?
At home? Yeah, my wife and I we'll make them at home every now and then.
Well, there you go. There it is. There's one of your next shows.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. Oh, the
Jimmy
wifey
Buff-
is home right now. Guys, I'm going to mute for 1 second, all right?
Okay.
Oh boy. So what's going on tonight? Anthony?
Nothing here. Nothing's going on here. My son is having a party.
At
So
the house?
so he's gonna have like 50 people, 50 kids over here that have to sit here and watch.
So 50, 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds?
Yeah, 17-year-olds.
Oof.
Yeah. So not fun, but what are you gonna do? He's a good kid, so I let him do this stuff.
It's better than what I was doing when I was 17.
Yeah, right.
I had four bartending shifts at 17 a week.
Wow. At least you're making money.
Yeah, I wish I should have. If I would have saved 10 cents on every dollar I made from 17 to 21, I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have had to work.
All right. Yeah.
The problem is you get in that business and you go out. You have to go out and spend it. Just as
Right.
much
You got a
as
taste of it. You got a taste of it, and you got to use it. I know.
Yeah.
I know the feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you go to law school?
I went to Seton Hall. Seton
Cool.
Hall, undergraduate and law school
Cool. And what do you practice? If you don't mind me asking.
in labor and employment law.
Perfect.
But I'm not
Perfect.
in private practice. I work for a company. So I used to be in private practice, but I work strictly for a company now. So I don't take clients or anything like that.
Yeah. I have friends. That's all they do is labor law.
Mhm.
their dads were in unions their whole life, so the kids just went into labor law.
Oh yeah, my father was in a union only because he was a cop. He was in the PBA.
Mhm.
He was the president of the PBA. And then my grandfather was a union guy his whole life. He was brush makers union. He was a leader in the brush makers union in New York City his whole life. So unions have been in my family forever.
Yeah, me too. My grandfather was a union. My father's father was a union teamster. He's a truck driver.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
My mother's father was a union carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
My father was a union operating engineer.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself later. No one's gonna be home.
Eat
Take
the
a
whole
trip
pizza.
to Pig Road or Pig Lane, whatever you want to call that place.
Pigman Road. Hey, Noel, did you ever go to Pigman Road?
No, I heard of it. I never went out there.
Yeah.
I never went out there. We used to break into my childhood home was 2 blocks from the Psych Center.
Oh, yeah, right.
The Richardson complex, and we used to break into that. We used to break into that place with a flashlight and just go. We go through the whole thing. I'm surprised none of us got really hurt, but we would go in there looking for some action. I mean,
Did you go in the train station ever too?
Yeah, that place is pretty messed up too.
Told you, ALV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you mentioned that. Yeah.
No, we used to break in there all the time, and you hear stories of even now. Now they converted Anth into a boutique hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and now people that stay there even there's they stay there just because of the paranormal stuff, you know.
Oh,
The
really?
Psych
Wow.
Center, right?
Yeah, the Psych Center.
Yeah,
It's called
the train
Richardson.
station. Someone got really hurt there. I don't know if it was over the summer or last year. Or,
Yeah, they broke in.
yeah, someone got pretty hurt.
Yeah. Well,
when you break into a place like that, you're going to it's likely to get hurt doing
yeah,
that
and
stuff.
it's in a really, really bad part of town too. So
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, it's in a really bad part of town. So, all right, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna go and skim my pool.
Yeah, you have fun. You have fun there, Noel.
That's the Florida life, right? The pool all year. Mine's closed, and I'm glad it's closed. Less work to do.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, thanks for coming up, Noel. I appreciate it, man.
For having me.
No problem.
See you
Enjoy
later.
All right, see you.
Bye.
So what's going on for later, ALV? Anything?
Nothing. I'm just gonna sit here and chaperone my son having a party. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, nice. What Steendu's coming on probably. Steendu, you going on soon? At 2?
I don't know. That's a good question. Is he? Probably. Well, doesn't he take one day off? Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, maybe he'll take tomorrow off.
Maybe Sunday he'll take off. Yeah.
Since you're not doing the Godfather show and the Bills game is very early, maybe he'll take off tomorrow. Who knows? So he fell through the floor. Is that what happened?
What happened?
No, Cletus said he fell through the floor. So I don't know if he meant Steendu or if he meant
breaking into the place. He's probably talking about the train station.
Yeah.
Well, so when some places are really condemned and old like that, that's going to happen. That's just stupid to break into it.
Yeah. There's no liability, and you're lucky if you make it out of there.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 buildings in my town. I mean, my town is mostly rural, but they're from like the 1800s, the early 1800s, and they've been abandoned for years. I wouldn't go anywhere near them because they're collapsing. You can see them collapsing because no one's taking care of them. You break in there to look for a ghost, you're going to become a ghost. It's just stupid.
There's a hiking trail at a park, and they call it the Eternal Flame. So it basically has its own natural gas opening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people light it, so it's a flame.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not a real. It's like kind of like do it at your own risk.
Yeah.
And so many people, especially after it rains, when they go back there, they slip down the side of the embankment.
Oh boy!
And they got to get like choppered out of there and stuff like that. So I think they're working on I
Put
think
up a
we're
fence or
working.
something.
Yeah, I think they're working on doing something more safer.
Mhm.
So because it is a tourist attraction, it is cool.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so people get hurt doing that stuff too all the time. And not long ago, or I don't know if it was within the last 10 years or so. So there's a parking lot near the stadium, and it's got this big ravine. So you'd park on the other side of the stadium, but you'd have to walk it down and up this ravine. But I mean, you would save a ton of money on parking. Well, some guy, got smashed drunk and he fell down the ravine and drowned in like 3 inches of water in the creek that goes through it. And
Wow.
now they got that all fenced off. You know what I mean?
That's terrible.
Yeah. And I grew up right there, so I know that where he was, and I know that very well. But
Mhm.
you want to do that when it's snow and icy and you're smashed drunk, you know,
Yeah.
you know. And then some idiot in the home opener, they broke ground on the new stadium across the street from the Highmark Stadium now, and they got this huge, like, I don't know, I guess I call it like a bowl, because it's just like a hole with dirt all around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the dude fell in that, and they had to
Wow.
get him out of there. Yeah. So these people are nuts. So.
Hmm.
So yeah, Gina, I cooked a Sicilian pizza. So if you watch it from the beginning, I made it pretty much from scratch, besides the dough, anyways. But yeah,
That flame thing, I guess that's like a natural methane
Yep.
type of thing.
yeah,
Comes out.
and it goes out. You know what I mean? But most people light it. If you
Yeah.
get there and it's out, you could light it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So yeah, it's pretty neat. You know what I mean? But you gotta walk a good ways to get back there. And like I said, if the elements aren't well, it's pretty risky. Is all I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
dangerous. So, but yeah. So like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with myself soon, because she's gonna eat. She's gonna eat and probably pretty much leave, and they're not gonna be back till probably close to dinner time. So I don't know. what the hell I'm gonna do. So
Well, try to catch up on some sleep if you can.
yeah, but I don't want to burn the whole weekend sleeping either, though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but hello, baby. Say hi to everybody. She's being shy. But yeah, but that's about it, Anthony. I don't know.
All right.
I'm glad. No, not Zor Valley, but people mess themselves up at Zor Valley too. I'm talking about Chestnut Ridge. No, Chestnut Ridge Park, but Zor Valley people mess themselves up there too. So for sure. But yeah, Anthony, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go say hi to wifey.
All right.
She just got home.
Sounds
And
good.
I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you moderating. Not
Yeah,
that.
no problem. Good show. Good pizza.
Yeah,
Too bad
something
Too
different.
bad we can't taste it. That would be the best.
I know, right?
Taste it.
Well, if anybody, goes to their store and buys all that stuff, they can make it and, right from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Yep.
and, they can perfect it on their own. So,
Mhm.
but, all right.
right.
Are you going on at all for the rest of the weekend, or probably not?
I don't know. I doubt it, but if I'm bored, maybe. I don't know. I don't have anything planned. Let's put it that
Maybe
way.
I'll have a Stigs day. I'll go live about 16 times. So,
Yes. There you go. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going over here. Let's go live. I'm going to clean my bathroom. Let's do it live.
yeah, I'm going to go check the air pressure in my car, right? My tire pressure. I'll see what everyone thinks about it. But yeah, I was gonna go live late last night, but like I said, I fell asleep with a beer in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
I saw that Edwin this morning. I saw that Edwin was on late last night. I was sleeping, obviously, but I saw
yeah,
him on.
yeah, I missed everything. Like I said, I missed everything. I woke up out of nowhere and I had a half a beer in my hand, and I was still sitting up straight on my couch. So
Right, well,
I guess I needed it.
too bad there isn't a picture of that. That would have been perfect.
Oh, my son could have got 1,000 of them. So, but all right.
Alrighty.
Yeah, maybe I'll go on later or something. I'll send you a message or something if I do. We'll see.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks
Have
so
a
much
good one,
for coming
everyone.
up.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right, guys. That was the Wine Guild ALV, Anthony LaVista. If you guys aren't subscribed, please do subscribe to the Wine Guild ALV. He does wine tasting. He does scary stories and analysis on the Godfather movie and book. if anybody else, I'll stay on for a couple more seconds. Anybody else wants to post their links up, go for it. I'm pretty sure Thindu's probably up next at 1:45 to 2 o'clock. He normally starts. And, but yeah, if you guys are in the bushes and watching, please hit the like button and subscribe. Oh, I don't know about that, Cletus. But, all right, guys, thanks for joining. I really appreciate this. This was fun. It was different. And, yeah, if you want to make your own Sicilian pizza, please start from the beginning, and you got a pretty good guide there. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Maybe I'll see you later.